What is going on, everybody, and welcome to a brand new video on my channel. If you're new, my name is ELYYT and I do a lot of trading tips, squad building challenge guides like this one. You might have seen the Trading to Glory series here on YouTube, but nonetheless, today's video is going to be about the Prime Icon set number 1. So the first question is, what are the 5 icons that you actually get to choose from in this set? Well, here they are. You've got YASHIN, HIERRO, GATTUSO, OVERMARS, and OKOCHA. Now, first off the bat, a couple of these don't seem worth it at all, but the Fernando Hierro actually is not a bad card whatsoever. YASHIN as well, it's a very high rated goalkeeper if you wanted to do that, and I heard Gattuso is actually a beast as well, but you kind of got to weigh out what his price of a Prime Icon is in the actual market compared to what the price is for this Prime Icon set. So let's go ahead and hop right into it, guys. If you do enjoy this video, make sure to slap a like on the video and also hit that sub button if you're new. So first of all, you are going to be spending about 750k on this SBC, 750,000 coins. So personally, I don't even know if it's worth it, because you could spend maybe a couple 100k more on the Prime Icon just to have it tradable. I think in the long run, if you just waited on those Prime Icons to drop in price, that's probably the smartest move, guys. But it is up to you. I'm just here to show you how to do it for the cheapest possible. Starting it off with humble beginnings. All you need is 11 rare bronze players, and it does end up giving you a silver players pack. So for this, I'm not going to show you guys the names of the players on this SBC. I will show you in the next ones, but on this one, I just want you guys to see what positions and which countries I used in these slots, because all you need is 75 chemistry. Now, honestly, it is best if you use some of the bronzes already in your club, because that'll help you get more chemistry, and on top of that, it'll save you money from having to go out and buy them. But all you got to do when you're searching players, guys, is go over, when you're searching the nation you want, say we want to go with China, right? We'll go over there to China, we'll set the quality on bronze, and then we'll select concept players. And then when you click on your right analog stick, it'll tell you down in the bottom left if they're a rare or if they're a bronze common. Now, all of these guys are bronze rares because it is the first page, but if we switch over here, you are going to see some more common cards. As you guys can see, a few of them are rare, but a lot of them are common. You need to go with the rare cards. You have to go with rare all throughout. So some of these guys might be a little bit more expensive than what they are right now, because all of them are about 200 to 500 coins right now, but if everybody uses the same players, they're going to go up in price. So just go with the same little template I have here. Go with the same countries if you want, but you can also just switch Chile if you wanted to go with Sweden or something like that, or switch the defense and go with USA instead of Norway. It's up to you guys, but that is how to do the humble beginnings for very cheap. That one's pretty simple. Next one, we've got silver, which is a little bit more difficult because the silver rare cards are a little bit more expensive. So what I did is I went with mainly Chile because they're very cheap right now, guys. So go with Chile up top and through the midfield. Then I went with Norway down in the bottom part of the squad, guys. So that is kind of how I went about it. I think that's the best way to complete the rising talent one, because Norway and Chile, they have a lot of silver rare cards. They're probably up there along with like USA. They have a lot of silver rare cards, so they're going to be the cheapest. If there's not much supply for silver rare cards, then there's going to be they're going to be a lot more expensive. And something to remember, guys, don't go for a league. Never go for a league. Go for various countries. If you're going with only La Liga cards or only La Liga 2 cards or only English Championship 3 or something like that, they're going to be way more expensive. You definitely don't want to go something along those lines. Always go for different countries. That is the way to do it for the cheapest possible. Next up, we've got World Class, and I will show you the names because they're gold, and if everybody does the same players, they're still not really going to rise that much. So here is how to do it, guys. You need 3 Team of the Week players and 8 rare players. So the Team of the Weeks don't count as rare cards, so essentially you're going with 3 Team of the Weeks and the rest of the squad is rare gold. Starting it off with one of the Team of the Week cards, that's going to be Ospina. Then we're going to go to Jiku at left back. Then we're going to go with Radu, who used to be a left back but is now a center back for Lazio. Then we're going to go with Musacchio. He's going to go ahead and get those weak links there. But Musacchio will link it with Argentina with our next inform, which is Martinez. His first name, so you guys can search him, is Damian Martinez. He's a 76 rated inform that you can put at right back right there. Then we're going to go with Cyprian, who's at OGC Nice, and he's going to get that strong link with our left back. Then we're going to go with Kessie in the midfield. He's going to get a strong link there with Musacchio, and then he's also going to get a weak link with Radu. Radu is left on 6 chemistry for this squad, but we only need 70 chem, so we don't need everybody to be in position. We don't need everybody to link really well. Doucouré is going to play our right center mid. He's going to go ahead and not link with these guys, but he will link with the attack. pack. At left wing, we're going with Kamano. He's going to go ahead and get that weak link there with the center mid. At striker, we're going Jutkowicz. He's not going to link with anybody, but he's simply the cheapest gold card that's an inform in the game. And then our right winger is going to be Deulofeu. He is from Watford, and he's discard price as well. So all these gold cards are discard price, and all of the informs, the most expensive one is Ospina, who is about 12k. So very, very cheap way to complete this SBC. It's pretty much bare minimum price that you can spend for this. And you get a rare players pack in return. Rare players pack, I believe, is a 50k pack as well, which isn't too bad because you are spending about 35 to 40k on the SBC, so you're probably not going to make back 35k, but you'll make back a decent amount with a 50k pack. For the iconic, it's pretty straightforward. You buy the cheapest icon you can get. Right now, the cheapest icon I saw was Layman. He's about 430k or something like that. So that's the cheapest right now. You could go with Overmars, you could go with Makalele's right mid card, you could go with Schmeichel, you could go with any cheapest icon in the game. That is the cheapest for you when you're watching this video. Go ahead and try to snipe one as well. Save yourself some coins. So for the 84 rated squad, this is probably where you guys are going to need the most help through these next 3 SBCs. We've got 1 Team of the Week card, 84 rating, and 80 chemistry. So again, not too hard, but what we do know is some of these cards are up in price due to the Eden Hazard SBC, so I avoided going with too many of the Premier League cards, and I tried going with kind of leagues that aren't related to Eden Hazard's SBC to keep it the cheapest possible. So starting it off, we're going with Lopez. It's one of the cheapest 84s in the game. Then we're going to go with Felipe at left back, and then we're going to go with Rui Patricio at center back. The reason I went with Rui Patricio, yes, he is in Premier League, but he is a Portuguese 83 rated. He's actually the cheapest Portuguese 83 rated in the game, other than Pizzi, I believe. And he might actually be the cheapest by now because a lot of people, I imagine, are using Pizzi in this, Icon Squad Building Challenge. But I told you guys I was going to use this hyperlink so much this year. Pepe and Quaresma are the greatest hyperlink known to frickin' man in FIFA 19. I'm telling you, these guys are going to be used a lot by me in squad building challenges because they get that hyperlink, they help, they get Pepe to full chemistry pretty easily, and then Quaresma off chemistry is still going to get 5 chem, and that really, really helps out because they're both really cheap players for their rating. Next up, we've got Danilo Pereira. He's going to play our left CDM. He gets that strong link through Porto with Felipe, and he gets a weak link there with Rui Patricio. At center mid, we're going with Pizzi, as I mentioned earlier, and then William Carvalho is going to link it over there with players from La Liga, and then also we got the links through Portugal as well. We're going to go with Brahimi, another player from Porto, up at left wing. He is one of the cheapest 85s in the game, other than Edin Dzeko and Falcao, I believe, are the other 2 really cheap 85s in the game. Next up, we've got our inform, which is Stuani up top, and then we're going to go ahead and link him with Malcolm. Malcolm's going to get that link with Carvalho because he's at Real Betis now. So that is how to get exactly 80 chemistry, exactly 84 rating, exactly 1 Team of the Week player, and obviously exactly 11 players in the squad. And you get a mega pack in return for that, so that's a 35k pack in return. Next up, we've got a 45k pack in return for the 85 rated squad, which has very similar requirements. You need 1 Team of the Week, 180 or an 85 rated team, and a 75 chemistry. So we go with some of the same players because, they are the cheapest in the game, so we might as well go with some of the same players like Pepe. But we're going to go and start it off with Farman. Now, you could also use Hradecki here, Hradecki. That is a card from Bayer Leverkusen, but he's 1 rating higher and actually 1,000 coins more. I tried going with Hradecki and going with, lower ratings elsewhere in the squad. It just didn't work, so this is the cheapest, and I've tried nearly everything. Maybe you could find a miracle card that actually works out and makes this cheaper, but I'm pretty sure this is the bare cheapest squad to use here, assuming that you're not using cards that are extinct. I'm not using Navas, I'm not using PK, I'm not using any of those guys that are extinct. So I avoided using those so that you guys wouldn't have to snipe cards and still get the cheapest solution. So our inform's going to be Havidez. He's going to play our left back position, and the reason I like Havidez is because he's 84 rated, he's in the current Team of the Week, and he's about 17 to 18,000 coins, which really is not bad for a German left back that has the links and the rating that he does, So we link him there with Jonathan Tah. It'll get him the 7 chemistry. Right now it's at 9, but it will be at 7 by the end of the squad. And then you've got that strong link there between Tah and with farming. But Ta, if he has 2 red links, he's only going to end up on 6 chemistry. So we'll go ahead and link him again with an orange link later in the squad. But to get the rating, we need to go with some higher rated cards. So I go with Bonucci here at center back, and I go with Pepe there at right back. There's some high rated cards, and they're some of the cheapest of their rating. Pepe and Bonucci are very cheap cards for the ratings that they have. Pjanic is not one of the cheap cards of the rating that he has, but he's not expensive either. You can get him for about 21,000 coins as an 86 rated. In comparison, you can get Bonucci for about 5,000-6,000 coins less. So Pjanic isn't one of the cheapest 86s in the game, but he does get the links we need, plus he adds rating to the squad, so we have to end up using him. But we do go with Khedira here, and Khedira is a pretty cheap 85 that not only links with Pjanic on a strong link, but he also gets the link with Ta to help Ta get full chemistry, which will be needed in the end. Next up, we've got Payet at center mid. We are going to need to position change him, guys. So make sure you get the position change card from Cam to center mid for Payet so that we end up with 75 chem. At right mid, we're going with Thauvin. That's a hyperlink between Payet and Thauvin right there. Very, very cheap for Thauvin. He's about 3K and Payet is about 3.5K. The cheapest 85s in the game, as I mentioned earlier, are Dzeko and Falcao, so that's what we go with up top, and we end up with 74 chemistry and 85 rating. Again, Cam to center mid, and you're good to go. You get a 45k pack for completing that squad. Final squad, it's going to be an 86 rated team. 1 team of the week player, 70 chem, and 86 rated. So, what I've noticed is that because of the Eden Hazard SBC, a lot of 85s, 86s, 87s, especially those 86s and 87s, and even a couple of 88s like Sergio Busquets, they rose a ton. They rose a lot, and a lot of them are actually extinct. So I found another way to go about doing this for actually quite cheap, and it might actually be even cheaper. Now, if you do end up sniping cards like PK, Sergio Busquets, and those kind of cards like Iniesta and all those guys, if you snipe them, you can do this for cheaper. But that is a lot of work, and that is pretty tough to snipe those cards right now because so many people are trying to snipe them, and I'm sure there's probably some bots on them as well, which makes it very, very difficult. So what I did is maybe spending about 10 to 15k more, but I went with 90 rated cards on the bottom so that we can go with like 83s and 84s at the top of the squad. Let me show you what I'm saying. I went with Oblak at goalkeeper, and then Hamsik is going to be our only like mid-range card at 87 rated. Then we're going to go with Felipe as an 83, so he's like 3,000 coins. Then we're going to go with Godin at center back. So these 2 cards are going to be most of what this squad's cost is. Oblak is costing you about 60,000 coins, and then Godin is also going to cost you about the same amount, at 65,000 coins. So those are going to add up to a pretty big amount, about 130k for both of these cards. But you're going to be spending about 190 to 200k on this squad no matter what. This squad is going to cost you about 190. And it's got 2 of these guys, which are most of the price. But for the rest of the squad now, you can go with cards that are literally less than 4,000 coins. Every single card for the rest of the squad is less than 4k. Jimenez is going to be playing right back. He's about 3.5k. Ricardo Horta, I stand corrected, he's a Team of the Week card. He's one of the cheap Team of the Week cards we use, but we do need a Team of the Week requirement. So he's not less than 4k. But you get what I'm saying. He is a cheap inform, and then the rest of them now are going to be less than 4,000 coins. Danilo Pereira is going to play our center mid. Pizzi is going to play Cam. William Carvalho is going to play that right center mid spot. And then at right mid, we're going to go with Sergio Asenio because he's a cheap 84 rated from La Liga, and we don't actually need the chemistry there. And then we're going to go up top with Jonas to finish off the squad. We end up with 4 more chemistry than we even need. We get an 86 rating, and you get a 55k pack for completing that. Now, obviously, you're probably not going to make those coins back the way you spent in this. That's the point of probably doing this SBC, is because you are getting a Fernando Hierro or a Yashin or a Gattuso out of it. Maybe you choose Okocha. I don't, suggest doing that because he's going to be a lot cheaper once we get farther into the game. But it is your choice on what you guys want to choose for your player pick pack. Nonetheless, it is going to cost you about 750k to do this SBC. After the packs, it'll probably bring it down to like 500k something. But nonetheless, it's up to you on what you want to do. I just brought you the cheapest solution. Make sure to drop a like on the video if you enjoyed, if it helped you out at all. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, because we are only a couple hundred subs from 100,000. We're about 830 no, we are 670 subs away. 670 subscribers away right now. That is insane. Make sure to hit that sub button if you're new. It's a freaking dream come true. It's gonna happen probably in the next 12 to 24 hours. Holy crap. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.